Good morning, everyone. This is Francis Mahan once again with a journey into the mind, your host. Hence, my book is about the use of your subconscious mind to get rid of the old habits and use your conscious mind to move forward in life. Today, I would like to talk about consciousness. What is consciousness? It is being said that consciousness does not take place until we are about 7 years old. That a child does not understand what consciousness is until he is 7. This is when he begins to understand his presence, his awareness into his environment and people around him. Consciousness is being aware of our environment, our presence, our ability to connect with things even outside ourselves, and how our mind processes information. A professor said that consciousness does not take effect until we begin to ask ourselves, who am I? What is my purpose in life? Why am I here? And this is a book about Spirit of the Minds by Samuel Sandweiss. It is a book that goes in depth about meditation and our ability to be conscious and be aware of the present, to understand things beyond the now, not only in the environment. Consciousness is the essence of progressing with our thought into deeper spheres of ourselves, our environment, the people around us, our ability to think, process information, our cognitive thinking, and universal consciousness. Universal consciousness because when we all gather together, whether it is in prayer, in moment of silence, in emotional sharing of a moment or a tragic happening, consciousness take effect at an even larger, amplified nature. Studies have been done when September 11 happened as to what happens with universal consciousness, how things are experienced among us all when they happen. For example, when Lady Diana passed on, the emotional sharing was so universal that there was universal consciousness among people about what had happened and how we were experiencing those emotions at the moment. Sometimes during presidential election, it has been said that universal consciousness is also shared, not only when tragedy happens. Consciousness at a very large level can be said to be the largest and highest possibility of cognitive thinking among individuals, whether it is in a group or separate. Because consciousness is being aware of the moment, but also allowing our mind to let go of the things that preoccupy our mind on a daily living, the worries, problems, the past experiences, the emotional, the tragic, even the visual. It has been said that we are ultimately acquire consciousness when we are capable of using our mind to an extent where we separate those encumbrances that we have experienced before, the old habits, the paradigms, and we can move on without allowing them to interfere in our daily way of thinking. This is when true consciousness begins to happen. And this is when we ask ourselves, who am I? Am I part of the grandeur, unity of the universe that is capable of separating chaos, separating emotion, separating lack of awareness from that which I am in the present moment, in the here, the now. When we begin to understand that we are present here and now above everything that is happening outside of us, then we can say that we're not only aware, but we are conscious about whom we are. I believe that consciousness ultimately takes place when we allowed ourselves to remain grounded in a moment present, regardless of what is happening outside of us, regardless of what is being said, regardless of what we experiencing at a visual level, which is rather disturbing nowadays with the medias and the gadgets. When we can finally separate ourselves from all those things that interfere with our way of thinking at a higher level, at a more connected level of thinking, then we can say that we are present here and now. Consciousness is one of the most debated conversations today among psychologists, scientists, and even psychiatrists who want to understand the nature of a child that is mentally disturbed, a child that may be hyper or have problems learning, but is taught to use meditation and can calm the nerves, the active mind, and even the body down. So in essence, when we think about being conscious as human beings, we can say that ultimately, when we have learned to use our mind, our body, and our soul, or self-control, we have achieved what consciousness is. Consciousness is the moment in time when we are present, but we are also not in the here and now involved into the energy that disturbs how we think, how we feel, and how we experience the world. Because consciousness is to be steady, static, in peace, in coherence, in the moment, with oneness, with source, with that which is greater or has a greater capacity than we have as individuals. Because it's only that which is greater than us that is taking us to a level where we, human beings, who are so used to the disturbances of the world, can become one with itself. That is what true consciousness is about. To become one with itself. In a moment in time, when nothing can disturb your mind, nothing in your surrounding disturb your body, you remain at once with yourself. Then you're able to connect and transcend into a higher level of your mind that is more creative, more intuitive, more at peace, and more capable of handling anything that is around you and even within yourself. Because once you have been able to coherently gather yourself with the oneness, then you can deal with everything else outside of everything. That which used to disturb you before no longer matters because you are coherent and conscious of yourself, who you are. And that is the question that I began my conversation with. Who am I? Who am I as an individual is the question we all ask ourselves when we want to know what true consciousness is. When we discover that we are one with everything around us. That everything represents that which is the essence of oneness. This is when true consciousness begins. Because otherwise, we use the selfish self, the egotistic self, the individual self separate from everything else. Once you are coherent with everything, in knowing everything, plants, animal, essence, material, physical, spiritual, and even the invisible, that you have recognized in you, yourself, the essence of true consciousness, because it is the oneness within yourself. I thank you